All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's been a little while, and honestly, we've been extremely busy. It's been tarpon season. Tarpon are still going off, snapper going off, snooker going off, a lot to do out there. But we're gonna get through this pretty quick, the intro, because we wanna get into what we're doing today. So what we're gonna try to do, I've cleaned a couple, so don't beat me up too bad, me and Jake up too bad in the comments. We're gonna do the best we can because we wanna try to save the hide off this alligator. Now this gator was tagged, legally harvested. This is a meat gator here locally. And we've got all the paperwork for him, so it's 100% legal. But this is gonna be what we're having for the 4th of July. So yeah, we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna do, like I said, do the best we can. Don't beat us up. We've done a couple, but we're not pros at this. We're gonna try to save as much as we can. Do we want?
I don't, man.
Do we want to get into? Anyways, we'll get into it at the end of the video. If you want a meat gator, we got a guy that we can hook you up with. And something else that that we can hook you up with this year is going to be alligator hunts in the state of Florida. So if you're interested in that, I've had some customers in the past come down and fish with us, and they're like, man, I'd like to go on a gator hunt. And I didn't really know what direction to point you in, but and you're not going to be hunting gators this size.
Nah.
I mean, this is, like I said, this is a meat gator. This is a 4-foot gator, and this is just good to eat. And we're a little bit redneck if you watched our videos. But today we're going to be going at it with our little Havilon. This is what we use to skin our deer. We're going to outline it with this, and then we're going to fillet it with. I want you guys to see this. This is really nice. If you haven't dealt with Gomexis, they recently sent us some stuff, a steering wheel, some fish grippers, and this. I mean, honestly, it's just a bad joker right here. This is a 9-inch flex. I mean, it's just a beautiful fillet knife. So we're gonna finish filleting it with this. So anyways, that's enough talking. Jake?
Huh. You want me to do it?
Let's get into it. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Like I said, don't be afraid to comment if we're doing anything wrong. This is all new to us. Basically, we're gonna start right here. I think we're gonna split it down the middle, all the way down the tail. Then go down the legs and take our Gomexis 9-inch knife and fillet it off. Sound good to everybody? These Havilons, man, you gotta watch your fingers with these Havilons. They are super sharp. But we're gonna start right here at the neck. Get a little cut in here. Trust me, if you fish with us, we're better at filleting fish. I can already go ahead and tell you that. And we're gonna run right down the middle of the scales right here. I'll try to get in that line. I'm sure Caleb and Jake are going to do something with this hide, so we're going to try to keep it as neat as we can. Dude, this Havilon is so sharp, it's ridiculous. Get around all the goods there. Split it right down the tail. And if any of our friends happen to watch this and we put it out before the 4th of July, which is in a couple days, and I bring chicken nuggets to your cookout, yeah, it's not chicken nuggets. Go right down the center of the tail, best you can. Okay, then we're going to run down the legs, get it started there, kind of work our way down, all the way down the leg. I need to get him from this side, I guess. Come here, Jake, you want to, I guess I can split him this way. There we go. That's the way right there. All right, so we're going to split him up all his legs. All the way up into there. Just kind of cutting him in, trimming the hide into little sections. All right, guys, so that's pretty much it. This Gomex's knife was so sharp, and it was a little long, but it was so sharp, I was poking a bunch of holes and it was cutting through. So I wound up having to do most of it with the Havalon, but the Gomex's did work very well also. We got a little bit of trimming to do on the legs and stuff, and then we're gonna pick this thing apart. We're gonna cut him into chunks, and of course we're basically in Central Florida. You know, we're on the west coast of Florida, so everything here, any kind of reptiles, anything like that, it gets fried, man. So for the 4th of July, fried gator bites. We're gonna come up with some kind of horseradish dipping sauce, almost a tartar sauce with a little bit of horseradish in it.
Crystal's hot sauce.
Crystal's hot sauce. You can't go wrong with Crystal's hot sauce. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, we're gonna finish trimming it up. It was we haven't cleaned many gators. It didn't take us long. Pretty much the anatomy of any animal, if you follow the skin, you know, you can kind of figure it out as you go along, and that's pretty much what we did. So I'm sure we're gonna get some comments about you should have done this, and we appreciate those comments. If you have any tips for us, leave them. We appreciate them. Nothing, you know, don't take anything personal. We clean fish for a living, not gators. But yeah, so we're gonna finish cleaning this guy, and again, this is something that we can hook you up with from here on out if you guys want to go hunt a gator. Now the gator hunts, those gators are going to average, they're bigger. They're 8 to 12 footers. He showed us some pictures, my buddy did. It's a very legit business he's running. There's nothing against the law about it. The tags, everything he does is squared away. He does a really good, safe job at what he does. Or you can hit him up and get a meat gator. If you've got an occasion coming and you want to get a meat gator, you can do that. Or if gators aren't your thing, I know a couple guys that fish. Right now, snapper, snook, can't get the grouper to stay off our hooks, but they're out of season. Tarpon are still around. You can still catch tarpon. Sharks. Yeah, it's a great time of year. Great time of year. So it's good to be back. It's good to see you guys again. And until next time, God bless every single person watching this video. And we'll see you guys on the water.